I'm Jason.
And I'm Rae.
And today we're talking about the Nest Protect smoke detector and carbon monoxide detector. So stay tuned.
Alright, so we decided to do a product review on this simply because it's interesting to us. It's a product I didn't even know was out on the market until Jason, of course, Mr. Researcher over here, found it. This is not sponsored by Nest. We paid full price for this product, but we wanted it and we want to review it really well because the purpose of us getting it is actually to monitor smoke, mostly. Obviously it does CO2 as well, but we wanted to monitor smoke while we were gone. So this Nest will actually send you a notification if either of the alarms go on to your cell phone. So if we do have to leave Carmen in the RV, we do already have the MarCELL, which is amazing because it tells us if the power goes out and it monitors temperature and humidity. But now we'll know if there's actually a fire, which is something we've kind of been getting more concerned about, especially now that we're starting to boondock and there was no RV park around. We just want to be aware of what's happening with the RV when we're gone. I also really like the idea that this notifies our phone if there is an emergency. We also just installed the RV lock, so that way we could call the campground, or if we make friends in the campground, we could reach out to them and say, hey, our Nest is telling us there's smoke or CO2. Can you go over? Here's our code. I would have no problem letting someone into our RV to rescue our dog. So that was the whole point basically of getting the RV lock. And now this is just another monitoring device. You might think we're crazy or this is a little over the top, but those of you who have fur babies probably completely understand. And then just to quickly add, the last product that we want to purchase eventually is the Nest camera. So that way, that will be more for checking in on Carmen if we get one for the interior, and then also for security. Again, I mentioned we're boondocking more, so we're being paranoid, but I've heard boondocking is way safer than even being in RV parks sometimes. But we do want the exterior Nest camera as well to see what's going on outside of the RV when we're gone. But that will definitely be at a later date because these are not cheap products, so we do have to space out these purchases. So those are basically the emotional reasons that we wanted Nest and wanted to share this product review with you so you can see how it goes and if it's worth your investment as well. But enough of the emotional reasons. Jason is now going to go over the specs.
So I don't know what made us think about this, but I think I saw this in a Target or Walmart somewhere and thought it was a great idea. So it's a smoke detector that hooks up to your Wi-Fi, and if you know anything about us, you know we always have some sort of internet Wi-Fi hotspot in the RV because I work full-time. So that is not an issue for us. We chose this model. There's two models. This one has a long life battery versus 12 volt power, which is awesome because we don't always have 12 volt power running through, especially when we're boondocking and if our generator is not running right now. So it has its own standalone battery, which is awesome. Other than that, I mean, it's a carbon monoxide and fire alarm. There's nothing special except for it will remotely tell us if we're not here, if there's any issues. So this really came about more from us watching a lot of like Facebook videos and boondocking, if you can't see this blank desert behind us. And we've been using our propane system a lot more, so it just made us a little bit more cognizant of fire issues, especially even using the generator and pouring gasoline. So I think that's really it. I mean, it says the sensors last up to 10 years. It doesn't say anything about battery life, so that's something that we will be testing. Yeah, that's it. The other thing I really like is it says it speaks up to tell you what the problem is and where, so I guess you can like set places. So if you wanted to put one of these like in the living room area and one in the bedroom, like it'll tell you like bedroom smoke or living room carbon monoxide.
On your phone, you mean?
I think it'll say something it just says speaks up to tell you what the problem is and where. So we're gonna have to install this and find out. It'll definitely text you or message you, which is really awesome. So I think that's it. So let's get started with the install to see how easy it is. Hopefully very, because we're not handy.
Hopefully.
So let's go. So right off the back, I mean, the packaging looks pretty slick. Let's go ahead and cool. Alright, this looks like an instruction manual. And then here's the unit itself. Okay. Plastic case. Pretty lightweight. It looks like it might have a micro USB charger right there, which is cool. So you just take this whole unit off and charge it. Also, it looks like you have some like Energizer batteries in there. So, oh, look at that. That's cool. So I wonder if those are rechargeable. Yeah, it looks like it. Ultimate lithium. So that's pretty cool. That's very interesting. You also have your base plate here. And it comes with some screws. So we'll just tack this base plate up on the roof, I guess. All right, so I accidentally opened the instructions, and just an update, that is not a charging port. You have to replace the batteries. So it says I took this little battery tab out, and now it says to turn it on by pressing the button.
Ready. Press to test. Ready. Press to test. This is only a test. The alarm will sound. The alarm is loud. The test starts in 10 seconds. Press to cancel. 10, 9, 8,
well, that's already
7,
pretty cool.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is only a test. Testing smoke. Testing carbon monoxide.
All right. Look at that. All right. Looks like it's successfully
The test is finished. Everything looks good.
Cool. Thank you, Nest. All right. Now it looks like we're good to go. So our next step is to actually install it. All right, once again, I'm a liar. The instructions said to install it, but I'm gonna finish going through the app. So you just download the Nest app, and it has this like code that you scan here. So you just create a simple account with your email, then you scan the back, and you go through your setup. So now I scanned it, so it's trying to connect to that Nest down there. You can set up locations. We're putting ours right next to this other one, so we called it entryway. So you can see they're talking. That's pretty neat. Oh, select the Wi-Fi. We would like it to be on Getaway Couple. All right, let me enter that. Let's see. Hopefully, it should connect to the Wi-Fi here. Setting up the Nest network. Also, if you get more of these, like if you want to replace the ones you have, I think we have 1 smoke detector and 2 carbon monoxide detectors. You can specify them all in here.
Connected.
And, oh, that's cool. And this like glow ring changes, like it tests itself every night when all the lights go off. All right, awesome. So it's done. But if any of them have a low battery, like it'll tell you a while beforehand with like a yellow ring to let you know, instead of that super annoying beep that the detectors announce right now when they're having issues. All right, so there we go. Oh yeah, it has this cool thing called path light. I don't know if you can really see that, but what happens when it's dark out, it'll turn that light on. It has like a motion sensor thing. So then it has this like sound check. Nest Protect constantly checks its sensors, power, and Wi-Fi connection. Each month it can test its own voice and alarm. Sure. Let's do that. All right, let's go install it. Now, no lies, it's time to install. All right, so before you install anything that's cosmetic like this, I recommend you check with your wife for placement, because while I don't care, I know she does. All right, Rae approved. So I just got a basic Phillips head screwdriver and they provided 4 screws. So let's go ahead and just attach them out to the ceiling now. Done. So next is to attach the Nest to the mount.
Finishing up.
Almost there.
The test is finished. Everything looks good.
All right, so successfully installed. We'll come back in about a week or so. We'll probably burn something to see if we can get both smoke detectors to go off, and we'll give you an update about how much we like this. All right, guys, just wanted to give you an update on the Nest. It's been, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks actually. So far, I think it's a 2 thumbs up. Ray's in there video editing, so you can probably hear her in the background, and the snow. It's snowing here in LA. Anyway, so the Nest up here, yeah, it works flawlessly. We even lost internet for a whole week. We didn't have any cell reception or campground internet, so I was actually interested to see how it would react. It actually illuminates like this yellow circle to tell you that there's something wrong, and you can go in the app and see what was wrong. All I did was push the 1 button on the Nest and it automatically reconnected to my Wi-Fi and self-tested itself and verified that it was okay once we got back into internet connectivity. So that was really, really cool. Rae wanted me to mention her favorite part of the Nest, that whole illuminated hallway thing. So it detects like when it's dark outside, and it will actually illuminate this ring. And so it gives you this great like motion sensor night light. It's not too bright, and it detects motion at like kind of the perfect distance. Like we'll just be getting out of bed, we don't have any other lights in the house, and then this will just glow, which is perfect because our stairs are right here, and we've slipped down and taken a tumble down them before. I think it's working as intended. It really, really gives us the peace of mind knowing that we'll be notified if there's an emergency when we're not there. The normal smoke alarm, which is right next to it, it's great. It'll tell Carmen that there's a fire in here, so it won't really help us out. So I'm super excited. I definitely have a lot more smart RV installations planned in the future. This was the easiest. It was pretty much a plug it in kind of thing, plug in the battery. So if you're interested in that, let me know down below, because if you're not, then I probably won't take the time to record it. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to join the Getaway gang. We'll see you next time. Bye, guys. So stay tuned.
Didn't like that.
Cool.
Ready?
Yep.
You go.
Okay. No, this is you. Where you talk about why we got it.
I'm laughing at this. Okay.
Yep.
But now that we're done talking about it, and then just to quickly add, we do
8, 7, 6, 5.
So ominous.
4.
It's gonna blow!